Just start to consciously let yourself relax and drop into the space behind your thinking, the silence behind all your thoughts. Just take a moment and try and find it. You're just trying to find the silence behind all your thinking. It doesn't matter if you've got loads of thoughts going on in your head. Just try and find the silence behind them. Even if you can't, just by bringing your awareness to the fact that there's silence behind your thinking is doing wonders for you. For you're becoming conscious of the inner vastness behind your thinking. Silence speaks to you. This is true. But not until you become aware of the silence behind all the noise of your thinking will you be able to hear it. Just let yourself drop in inwardly and see if you can hear the silence. Now, become really aware of yourself breathing. Don't try and do anything, just be the awareness of yourself breathing in and breathing out. Just feeling your body breathing for you. Just feeling yourself breathing in and breathing out. As you leave the outer world and drop more inwardly into you. As you start to move your awareness from your head and into your body, just start to notice any subtle movements in your body as you're breathing in and breathing out. Maybe you notice in your heart space the subtle contraction and expansion. Maybe when you feel into your tummy, you feel that rise and fall happening in line with you breathing in and breathing out. Now just become really conscious of yourself sitting or lying down. Just feel into your body. And then just notice where you've placed your hands. Maybe think about bringing them to your heart, one on top of the other, if that feels right for you. And just take a moment here to feel yourself breathing in and breathing out with your hands on your heart. Just feeling that connection with you. And just take a moment again to try and find the silence behind your thinking. Now I want you to start to use your imagination and your inner power of visualization. And if you know that that's something that you find hard to do, just try and concentrate on what I'm saying to you. Just listen to what I'm saying. But try as best you can to visualize what I'm saying to you. I want you to start to imagine the younger you, the really little you, right back before you could walk. Just try and imagine yourself as best you can. Just play in your imagination and try and imagine yourself before you could walk. Maybe imagine seeing yourself crawling or sitting, and imagine that you're there thinking about how cool it would be to be able to walk. You know you can't just stand up and go. It's a process where you have to keep trying, and you accept you're going to fall down, but you know that you don't let go of the goal in sight, and that one day you'll just get up and go and you won't look back, and you'll just walk and walk and feel so proud of yourself for doing so. Now I want you to imagine that little you just starting to walk. You're a bit wobbly at first, but then you get the hang of it, and you couldn't be prouder of you. Your natural reaction is look at me and what I can do. And that's because everyone around you is encouraging you to. They're clapping you and telling you how well you're doing. And it feels so good to you to have people around you championing you and encouraging you. Just see if you can imagine the feeling of the little you on first walking, how proud you would have felt and how much recognition you would have got. Now I want you to let that scene go, and I want you to move to a scene when you're a little bit older. I want you to try and see yourself at school, just using your imagination. You might be in a classroom or playing with your friends. Just try and imagine yourself at school and just see yourself at whatever age comes to you. Now I want you to see yourself at school being compared to everyone else. For example, you know your friend is smarter than you. He hasn't told you, but the teacher keeps telling him how well he's doing, but hasn't said the same thing to you. You know you're not as clever as him because you keep being told to listen more, but they don't say that to him. Now move with your imagination and imagine yourself being read your school report. Just see yourself at whatever age now comes to you. And as it's being read to you, you suddenly feel like the dumb one who has got to try a lot harder. It's only a few small things that are being read out to you, but it hits you hard, the criticism that you're not enough and that you need to do better. And you're really aware that other people are doing better than you, and you start to lose a bit of faith in you. It just seems like everyone's only happy with you when you're doing really well. Otherwise it just seems like they're criticising you. Now I want you to leave that scene and move to seeing yourself as the adult you. And I want you to see yourself trying to prove yourself, not really feeling enough because of all the false beliefs you've built up about you. I want you to be really honest with yourself now about something where you're trying to prove your worth. It might be that you've become a perfectionist, needing everything you do to be perfect, to make you feel good about you. Or maybe it's someone in particular that you try and prove your worth to. Just be honest with yourself in this moment. Where in your life aren't you really feeling good enough? Just let yourself dig deep for a moment or two in this safe space that's being held for you. Now allow yourself to be honest about something that you feel bad about yourself for. We've all got something. Perhaps you feel that you're not successful enough or confident enough, or maybe you're carrying guilt about so much stuff. Whatever first comes to you is perfect for you in this moment. Just let yourself face that shadow aspect of you that wants to come up for you. Knowing that every single one of us has shadow stuff inside us. Knowing that what we shine a light on, we heal, and what we keep suppressed stays stuck within us. And now, let that go. And in this moment, choose that you are enough. Despite all the stuff that might have taken your self-belief away from you, say inwardly, I am enough. I am choosing to let go of all the programming and patterns that have made me feel less than about myself. And imagine in this moment a false belief about yourself leaving your mind forever. You don't have to consciously know what it is. Just visualize it in a thought bubble, leaving your mind and being taken up to the light. And now imagine in its place a thought coming into your mind that says, I am enough. I deserve to be happy. Allow it into your mind to replace what is just left. Now I want you to visualize, imagine, try and see yourself hugging your younger self. Whatever age of the little you that comes to you in this moment is perfect for you. Just see yourself hugging the little you, telling your little self that you love them and that you're really proud of them. And as you're hugging the little you, imagine that the innocence that was once you is being restored into you. It's being transferred from the little you to the adult you. Imagine that in this moment you're being infused with the innocence that was once you. The you that knew how to play and have fun, and the you that only wanted the best for you. Now you may feel emotional as you do this, and if you do, try to stay in this space, allowing yourself to feel everything that's coming up for you without judgment, in the knowing that a healing is taking place for you. And as and when you're ready, just start to slowly open your eyes, knowing that you're a little bit more reunited with you, the true you underneath all the false beliefs you've believed about you. The you that knows that you deserve the best life possible, and that you deserve to be free of that inner saboteur that tries to keep us small and stuck and not feeling worthy of what we really, really, really deserve and desire. We are sending so much love to you as we assist you to help you empower you. And we love you, the Enlightened